Hi, fight fans, and welcome back to LL Sports TV. Hope you're all doing well. So, here we go again. Another Jake Paul fight announcement, another circus act, another clown show. A fight between Jake Paul and Gervonta Tank Davis has been announced as an exhibition fight scheduled for the 15th of November at the State Farm Arena in Atlanta, Georgia. Apparently, the fight is going to be streamed live on Netflix. Now, what can I say about this other than that it's more nonsense, more farce? I mean, Jake Paul's most recent fight, if you can call it that, was against Julio Cesar Chavis Jr., who, by the way, just got deported back to Mexico from America, where he was promptly arrested and faces serious charges, drugs and assault and battery and various other things. Apparently, he's knee deep in the gangster business these days. So, yeah, that's Chavis Jr., Jake Paul's last opponent, put in a total non-performance. Jake Paul won the fight. But yeah, that was that. This time, Jake Paul is to take on Tank Davis. Tank Davis, he was recently in the news for being arrested for a domestic violence incident involving one of his kids' mother. He was alleged to have slapped her about the place. The charges were later dropped, to be fair to him. But yeah, that was when he was last in the news. What is interesting is just a couple of months ago, Tank Davis was saying openly that he'd lost his passion for boxing and that he wanted time away from the sport. There was speculation that he might even retire as he was experiencing extreme mental fatigue from boxing, depression, and there were mental health concerns over him. However, I guess the opportunity to earn a truck full of money fighting a completely worthless exhibition fight against Jake Paul was enough to make him change his mind about boxing. Funny that, isn't it? But you know what? I'm not even going to waste your time or mine critiquing this utter nonsense. Suffice to say that this so-called fight we're talking about is an exhibition and it pits Jake Paul, who is a cruiserweight, by the way, weighs in excess of 200 pounds. And Tank Davis, who is, he was the WBA lightweight champion, who weighs in at about 135 pounds when he fights. So that's a disparity of some 65 pounds. In old money, that's about 4.5 stone. There's also a significant difference in height. Jake Paul is roughly, 6'1", 2. Gervonta Davis is 5'5" at best. So, there's a height disparity there of some 8 inches. And once again, this is Jake Paul showing total disrespect to boxing, in my opinion. Once again, continued to pimp out the sport for his own financial ends. And worse still, the powers that be in boxing allowing him to get away with it and facilitating this utter bullshit. And meanwhile, what's even worse about this is that meanwhile, the WBA lightweight title that Tank Davis should be defending against Lamont Roach in a rematch. They fought back in March. A lot of people, myself included, thought that Lamont Roach should have got the decision that night. I think he won the fight. He's been kept on hold. The title has been kept in abeyance. Meanwhile, Tank Davis engages in this utter nonsense exhibition, seemingly holding the WBA lightweight title in abeyance. How is that deemed fair to Lamont Roach and any other lightweight contender who wishes to fight for the WBA title? So, yeah, man, very disappointing for the likes of myself, who love the sport and who, trying to take it seriously. You get guys like Jake Paul coming into the sport and just treat it with contempt. And, he gets away with it. Yeah, man, what else can you say about this other than to just pure utter scorn on it? At least it spares us having to listen to anyone talk about Jake Paul versus Anthony Joshua, which I thought was totally ridiculous. So, yeah, talking of Jake Paul, seriously, these people, I sometimes hear people say, oh, Jake Paul's good for boxing, or he brings ice to the sport and stuff like that. Tell me a Jake Paul fight where people can actually say they, enjoy this fight or felt they had any value for money out of the fight. Name one. Name me one fight that, Jake Paul has put on or been involved with that you could say, yeah, that was a good night. I enjoyed it. It's a good fight. Well done to both or whatever. I think the only one you could remotely say was competitive or had any kind of entertainment factor about it was the fight he had with Tommy Fury back in, what was it, 2023? And what happened? Jake Paul lost to Tommy Fury. So I think that about says it all, really. Like I said, I don't want to waste too much of your time critiquing this fight because it's absolute and utter nonsense. Complete disrespect to the sport of boxing. But once again, he'll get away with it. And the reason why I'll get away with it is because he's awash with money. And we know in life now that if you got money, you can pretty much convince people to do anything. And it's a real shame. Real shame for the sport of boxing. But hey, it is what it is. I'm not going to get too emotive about it. The fight will take place. I don't give a toss about it. But yeah, there you go. But anyway, that's all from me. Thanks for watching the video. I really appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, please like, share, and subscribe. I will definitely catch you on the next one. Well, certainly hope so.